lead match in the men's competition. It's the Dolphins taking on the Tropics. Lead-off batter here for the Dolphins is Noah Powell. The Dolphins are currently sitting in third place on the ladder. Today is finals day. Noah. Second pitch for Noah. Carter Shears is the man in the middle for the Tropics. He can get the job done here. Keep that winning run intact. Ball strike, top of the zone. Powell steps out, takes a breather. Top of the zone, it was a nice pitch from Carter. Drawn over into the swing. Contact he does, he punches it high into centre field. On Beachell gets underneath it and takes a catch. It's a nice piece from Noah, just unfortunately put it a little bit too high, had the distance. Beachell takes a catch deep in. That's Kumnik out there. Jack Kumnik takes that catch for the Tropics. First challenge. The Dolphins line up. It's Joel McNamara now who takes up the batting position for the Dolphins. Says Dolphins currently sitting in third place on the ladder. 7 wins, 3 draws and 4 losses. Tropics sitting in first place with 9 wins, 4 draws and just the wins. Contact, that one hit into foul territory. Left fielder comes around, tries to take the catch. McRae couldn't get there in time. And McNamara lives to swing another day. On the outside this time. 2 balls, 1 strike here for McNamara. Three and 1 now. McNamara ahead in the count. On the outside in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. And McNamara makes his way to first base. And that'll bring to bat Austin Gooden, the shortstop for the Dolphins. Carter know each other quite well. McNamara runner on 1 here for the Dolphins. Takes a good lead, held in check. Strike called. One hit high into shallow right field. Second base goes back onto the grass, takes the catch. McNamara holds at 1. Hort getting underneath that one, tracked it beautifully. Eyes on the ball the whole way onto the grass. Right fielder coming forward, but Lachlan called him off, and now we have Lachlan Smith back for the Dolphins. Takes a high one to open the account. one hit hard through the pivots, gets into shallow centre field, picked up on the hop. But McNamara makes his way to 2 and a safe hit for Lachlan Smith. Nice piece, his hands to the ball beautifully and then drove it straight back past the pitcher. Tough to defend Channel. Now Riley Sutcliffe picks up position in the batter's box and we'll have a conference here between the catcher and the pitcher. Well, let's come together in the centre. Tanner, Coleman goes out to have a chat to Carter. Sutcliffe steps back into the box. Thought about it, but held his hands. The first here, early days in this match. Tropics with 2 out there and another swing from Sutcliffe. Runners on 1 and 2 here for Dolphins. Sutcliffe will try and convert at least one. Safe hit, can score. Fouls that one away. Wasn't happy with himself either. He swung around. Picked up the look on his face. Was a better result from Riley. Now he shapes up once again. Carter Shears in the circle. One he needs. Go. 2 and 2 to count here for Riley Sutcliffe. Carter Shears is his man. Just the 2 out here. We could wrap it up. The first dig. Oh, change up, gets away from the catcher. Tanner in the dirt. Carter not happy with himself. That was the 3rd strike. And Sutcliffe makes his way to 1, now a change of runners. Sutcliffe is the catcher, so with 2 out, the speed up play brought in, and Boston Lowe is the replacement runner, makes his way out to first base. It'll be Ryan King. Step up to the plate with loaded bases. Opportunity here for the Dolphins. Can they convert? 2 out. Carter Shears, the man in the middle. Nice ball. Ball strike. King not happy with the call. Not a body language expert. Don't think I need to be to read what was going through Ryan's mind there. Your reset. Just the 1 strike call. Rise ball well up outside the strike zone. Batter's box for the Dolphins. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chance here for King, loaded bases, 2 out. the mark. Wasn't too far away. King stands resolute in the batter's box, doesn't offer a swing. 2-2 the count. Missed that one. Carter exhales deeply. He thought that had his man. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Ryan King. He'll score if he throws another ball. Can Carter deliver here? Change up. Gets away from Tanner again. Base on balls. Run scores. So McNamara makes his way across home plate to score the opening run of the match. That'll bring up to bat now number 9, the pitcher for the Dolphins, James Darby. Capable of hitting it long here with loaded bases, 2 out. Puts one low on the inside. Deep in the batter's box, right on that back line. To see every movement that Carter Shears has on his delivery. Balls the count here for Darby. Another change up on the strike zone. Fly by. Another ball. 3 balls. Batters count here for James Darby. And again, calls for a conference. Shout comes in, offers advice as well. Experienced player Zane. James Darby here with a 3-0 count. Loaded bases. He's looking for a fat one. That one low on the inside. Another run scores. Coach comes out to the centre of the conference and Darby makes his way back to the dugout with 2 out. The speed up play, James the pitcher. He'll make his way back to the dugout and another James comes in, James Todd Hunter. Here as the coach has a chat to his infield. Set back underway once again. Carter remains in the circle. That'll be Callum Beashall will step up to the plate, the centre fielder for the Dolphins. Places his first pitch. Full strike. It's a nice pitch from Shears. In range now. One strike is the call. First pitch that he's faced, of course. Let's make sure his clicker's on the right numbers, and we are set to go once again. Beashels faces off against Shears. Another strike right at the top of the zone. So Callum Beashel down the barrel of 2 strikes. Nice comeback here. Carter Shears. 3 base on balls. 2 strikes now against Callum. Again, another capable hitter here, Beashel. Can certainly launch it. Change up, gets the swing. That's the change up he's been looking for. And that's the 3rd out. To retire the Dolphins, but not before they score 2. The first. So we'll take that break and we'll be back with all the action at the bottom. That was a bit glitchy there for a while now. Look, Jack of all trades, mate, go out there with your screwdriver and your hammer. 'Shortstop Ben Bull, lead-off batter here for the Tropics. James Darby in the circle. The Dolphins throws a rise ball well outside the strike zone. Ben Bull gets one low on the inside this time. Darby really moving the ball around the strike zone. Balls. Start here for Bull. That is count. That one well outside the zone. Grabbed on the top deck by the catcher. Plenty to do there. So based on balls to start the inning for the Tropics, that will bring to the plate the DP. Number 44, Chris Plain. Outstanding tournament at the recent state championships. Opens his account with a strike. High in the strike zone. Plain not happy with it. Shaking the head as he steps away. Faces 2 strikes. Darby looks to have found his measure. Let's see who wins this one. There's the change up, hit hard, line drive into left field. Biplane, he makes his way around the second. Good heads up base running. And now we have runners on 2 and 3 with a stand-up double there for Chris Plain. Bull makes his way around the third. A beautiful line drive for Plain. Bring up the pitcher, Carter Shears. He launches one into deep left field all the way back to the fence, right at the base of the fence. 2 runs will score, and Shears with a stand-up double all the way to the fence. Beautiful piece there from Shears. And just like that, we're all tied up. Lachlan Hort gets his chance with the runner in scoring position. The second baseman took a great catch. His defensive dig. And he'll get a chance with the bat in hand. Strike call. It was a nice pitch from Darby. Good speed. Right at the top of that strike zone. There's the change up. Contact made. Punched into foul territory. A little bit of confusion between the third baseman and the shortstop, but it was the shorty that got underneath it to take the catch. Brings up centre fielder Jack Kumnick. Strike call, one goes in the dirt. The runner holds it 2. Sorry, makes his way to 3. All called. Kumnick. Strike the count here for Kumnick. That one hit hard to third base, tags up, fires it over to 1. Now they have a runner in the run-down play. Can he get there in time? No, he's punched down at home plate. So a double play turn by the Dolphins, and that'll end the innings. For the Tropics. Shears tagged as he was diving into home plate. So we're all tied up 2-all. It's a beautifully executed double play. They held the runner on third long enough. Nice throw on the money to first for the second out. And then that cannon back home. Perfectly positioned. Catcher gets the tag. They're getting the job done. And that's the third out. Shears looked just to be in a little bit of discomfort as he made his way to the dugout after diving headfirst into home plate. He's going to make his way back out into the defensive lineup. We might see a pitching change. I think we have. Now Dylan Gavin in the circle for the Tropics. Carter Shears. Out of the game. Gavin will take us through the second inning. between these two teams. They know each other quite well. They've played with and against each other quite often through the various tournaments. There's tennis shears right on the money out there at second base to end the warm-up. Bottom of the lineup here for the Dolphins will be our lead-off. They batted deep into that lineup in the first inning. Stuart Perry, third base, will lead us off. He was the man that executed the first throw in that double play. He can bring to the batting. First batter to face off against the new pitcher. Set to get back underway. Perry facing off against Gavin. Nice ball, gets away from the catcher. I'll take those all day. Thank you, Dylan. Two balls here for Perry. Perry now with that 3-0 count. You're looking at one. Get the bat on if you can. Change up. A little bit high from here. I think Perry agrees with that. The umpire makes the call. 3 balls, 1 strike. An off-speed pitch. It's the call. Perry sets once again. Another change up this time. Doesn't hit the mark, and Perry makes his way to first. Back to the top of the lineup for Noah Powell. Solid contact, but he popped it up for the centre field first time round. Let's see if you can go a few extra metres and get it over. Takes a look at one well outside the strike zone, lets it go. Big jump. She's held him in check at first. This one hit on the ground down the third baseline into foul territory. Showing good intent here to get off the ball. Swings at a high pitch. Powell really threw his hands after that one. It was well outside the strike zone, but he wanted a piece of it. Now faces off a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Batter up, Joel McNamara. great day of it so far behind the dish. A few balls getting away from Tanner. Swing and a miss. And that's another K2. Dylan Gavin. As we see McNamara make his way back to the dugout. Austin Gooden steps up to the batter's box with a runner on 2. On the count here for Gooden. Gavin ahead in his battle. His first innings in the circle. Ball strike. It was a nice pitch from Gavin, let go by Austin. He now faces that 0-2 count. Need to get his way out of this one. Runner on 2. Checked at a high pitch. Gavin thought he had his man. He was looking to make his way back to the dugout. The umpire calls the ball. That one hit. That'll make the ground. Shallow left field. Runner makes his way all around. Throw into home. Shears not in position. Run scores. 2-base hit for Austin Gooden. Classic safe hit into shallow left. And the runner from 2 made his way around. The young bat boy makes his way out to get that bat. It was carried quite a distance up the first baseline, so he has a trek ahead of him. He retrieves that bat now, and we are set to go. Smith swings at a ball upstairs, and the runner advances to third as he gets away again from the catcher. And Smith with a beautiful line drive into centre field. His first at bat. Checks again. This time, ball on the outside of the plate. Can't find the mark. It's a good check from Smith. This time he has a swing, gets contact, knocks it straight back into the legs of Tanner Shears. Checks he's okay. Shakes it off. Smith, the big hitting left-hander. Swing and a miss again. Another K2 for Dylan Gavin, and that's the end of the inning for the Dolphins. Nice entry into the game. Dylan Gavin. That 1-2 base hit was enough to score a run. So the Dolphins go ahead 3-2, and now the Tropics, they get their chance as we make our way into the bottom of the second. Lead off batter here, bottom of the second for the Tropics is Zane Van Lisha. First base. Takes a change up from Darby. Big smile across James's face as that one doesn't quite find the mark he was looking for. Again, change up. Not happy with the call. Again, looks for another one. 3 in a row. Again, well outside the strike zone. Van Lisha gets the base on balls with another ball. Well, at least right at the top of that strike zone. We'll bring up Harrison Doris. Good base for the Tropics. Really making quick work behind the dish. Stretching those muscles as he goes high to take those runs. This one punched. He'll pop it up for the shortstop. Tracks it back onto the grass and the runner holds it one. Brings to the plate left fielder Liam McRae. Live ball. Shout holds firm at first. Swing and a miss this time from McRae. Swing this time, the runner goes, Van Lisha slides into second and arrives safely. Nice pitch from Darby, through the swing, high in the strike zone again, and Van Lisha was on his bike. So McRae now 1 ball, 2 strikes to count, runner in scoring position. One high. McRae doesn't offer a shot. 2 and 2. It's a screwball in the dirt. Gets big break, but first base came across and picked it up nicely. Lachlan Smith was good field. But the hit advances the runner. That one took a massive turn as it hit the dirt. Spun away to the left. He's had some work to do to get it, but he was right up to the task. Got made the out at 1, and the runner Van Lisha now third. And new batter. Pitcher Dylan Gavin. 2 out. On the inside. Couldn't take it cleanly, but kept the ball in play, and Van Lisha stays on third base. Nice pitch from Darby. Strike. All 2 strikes now here for Gavin. 2 out, runner on third, the tying run on third base. 2 and 2 the count. Be animated in the circle. That one was right there, just missed. This one low on the inside. You can hear the effort of Darby. He rolls that arm over, big grunt. Full count now for Gavin. Fouls that one away, stays in the count. hit for Gavin. Scores a run, so we're all tied up 3-3 here. Tropics and the Dolphins. Nice ground ball. We'll bring up the lead-off batter for the Tropics, number 32, Ben Bull. Started his game with a base on balls. Let's see what he can do here. All tied up, 2 out, runner on 1. All on the inside.
That's something that's got, but you can't have that. Even if it's preloaded, it should be preloaded. Otherwise, not people.
That's a nice line drive into deep centre field all the way, and it's out of here. Ben Bull with the first home run of the match. It came off the bat and just sailed over that centre field fence. 2 runs scored and the Tropics jump out to a 5-3 lead. And it was beautifully struck from Bull. It was clean as they come. Line drive over the centre field fence. And the Tropics jump out 5-3. 2 out here in the bottom of the second. Dirt. Plain. Just gets out of the way of that one. Being a little bit cheeky there. He was looking to get a walk. Plain hit that beautiful line drive to left field. Start the run scoring. This one he hits hard down the third baseline, this time into foul territory. Two strikes now for Chris Plain. It's away from one on the inside of the plate. Full count now. Playing DP here. It's a piece of that and down the foul ball line, just outside of third base. A couple of times he's got the bat to ball, just hasn't been able to keep it in safe territory. Checks at 1, gets a called strike, and that's a K2 for James Darby. And that's the end of the inning for the Tropics, but not before the back of that home run by Ben Bull. They've jumped out to that 5-3 lead as we make our way top of the third. And Gavin will remain in the circle for the Tropics. Sutcliffe lead off batter here for the Dolphins. Third. Runs 3. Swings one on the inside. If he had that play again, he would have let that go. It was well low end inside for Sutcliffe. Dylan Gavin pitched just the one innings. Carter Shears started off for the Tropics. Gavin brought in the second dig, and there's another swing. Inside pitch for Sutcliffe. 2-2 the count now for Riley. Said, getting the job done. Checked it one on the outside. Umpire said he didn't hold it enough, and that's a strike. And a K2 for Gavin. And first out for the Dolphins. That'll see Ryan King step up to the batter's box. The base on balls last time on the deck. Let's see what he does here against Gavin. That's a nice change. The off-speed pitch gets the big swing. One here for King. Pitch from Gavin. Swing from King. 0-2 count. Gavin can move the ball around that strike zone here. Chance to take King down. Nice pitch. He might have picked up that groan in the effects mic. Just missed. And loads up now in the batter's box. Checks it on the pitch this time. 2-2 to count. Fouls that one away. Count remains 2-2. Gets away the leggings of the catcher. Full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Check swing there. Just asked the umpire, and first base umpire indicates no strike offered. So King gets his second base on balls of the game, and now James Darby. Dolphins pitcher steps up to the plate. Recipient of a walk first time around. Let's see what he does now. Puts it one high. Go. This one hit right field, all the way back to the fence, off the top of the fence. Throw comes in, cut off, and 1 run scores. So we're back to 5-4 now off that 2-base hit from James Darby. Hit deep into right field, and only half a foot from the top rung. Stand-up double for James Darby, and that'll bring Callum Beashall to the plate. Darby the tying run on second. Right at the top of the strike zone there for a called strike. Change up, kicked late, fouled away down the first base line. Time called by the umpire. Just went to get some new match balls and wasn't happy with the one that was on offer. Set to get underway again. Darby, the tying run on second base. Callum Beashall, the man in the batter's box. Out of the way again, down the first base line. Outside that line down to the bullpen. 2 strikes here for Callum Beashall. Again, fouls it away. Getting contact, just not able to keep it in fair territory. Oh, 2. Callum. This one hit hard into centre field. It could go all the way, and it has. Callum Beashall puts it over deep centre field onto the hill for a home run. Scores 2 as Darby just strolls across the plate. Here comes Callum. Another beautiful piece. Straight off the bat. Never looked like missing, and it was out of here. Just like that, the Dolphins jump ahead again, 6-5, top of the third. And Stuart Perry, he makes his way into the batter's box. See a change in the lineup here. The change is Tropics coach has indicated to the umpire he's making a change. And Perry steps back into the box and we are set to get underway. Change up, hit hard, down the third baseline into foul territory. It was well outside the fence. Perry can keep that one just a few metres inside. Would have been out of here. It was a beautifully struck ball, right down to the bullpen. 1-1 the count here for Perry. The one out. One upstairs, fouls it away. One ball, 2 strikes here for Stuart Perry. Get out of this one. Just the one out for the Dolphins. Line drive into right field. Safe hit. But Perry was beautifully struck. Just stayed level all the way out to right field. And we are making our way right back to the top of the order here for the Dolphins. Noah Powell. None for 2 today. Hit a fly ball into centre field to start us off, and then K2'd last time around, swings at one upstairs this time. Solid contact his first at bat. Unfortunately for Noah, he popped it up, and the centre field took the catch and struck out this time against Gavin. One just missing. See Gavin indicating, was it outside, sir? Count. Back to the inside this time. Didn't quite hit the spot. Chains up, hits it hard into his left foot, grimaces and steps out of the box. Umpire just making sure he's okay. Dead ball was called. Powell in a little bit of discomfort, but he's tough. He'll shake it off. Gives an acknowledgement to the umpire, he's ready to go. Stings for a little while. Good speed on the pitch and just drilled it into his left foot. This time he loads up, punches it high. Third baseman back on the dirt track, takes the catch in foul territory. Doris it was that took that catch, and that is another out for Noah Powell. Joel McNamara with his next opportunity. Struck out last time against Gavin. Looking to change that one up here. All called by the umpire. Change up, hit back to Gavin, backhands it, throw over to one in time for the out. That came back at him at a great rate of knots, but Gavin gets the glove up right in time. Fields it beautifully, and you can see there as McNamara made his way off, he gave Gavin the high five. It was a great play by the pitcher, and they come firing back at you. They're tough to grab, but he did it beautifully, and then got the throw to one in time for the out, and that is all she wrote for the Dolphins. They've jumped ahead here as you make our way into the bottom of the third. They lead 6-5, and now the Tropics need to get it done again. Entry into the batting lineup here for the Tropics. Uniform number 57, Jack Besgrove into the lineup. Face off against James Darby, who remains in the circle. They've offered him a walk. They haven't given him a chance with the bat. Base on balls given to Jack Besgrove by the Dolphins. It'll be Lachlan Hort. Popped it up for shortstop. Again, fouls it away this time on the roof behind the catcher. Intentional walk by the Dolphins, as they know they trail by just the one run, and Besgrove's certainly capable of hitting it out of the park here at Blacktown. So they give him the intentional walk and bring to the plate now. As we see Besgrove make his way to second as that one gets away from Sutcliffe. Two balls, one strike here. Lachlan Hort. That ball call hit straight into his foot in the batter's box. So Hort getting contact here, 2-2 is the count. Just needs to put it between those diamond lines. Change up. No swing off it. Full count here for Hort. Tying run in the form of Jack Besgrove stands tall on second. Change up again this time. Gets a swing from Hort. Not happy with himself as he makes his way back to the dugout. And that'll bring up centre fielder Jack Kumnick. Ground out to third base. In the first dig, the double play that saw Carter Shears tagged out at one. He hasn't been back onto the diamond since. Pulls up a little bit short with an injury. He's tagged diving into home plate. Kumnick takes one on the inside. Just the one out here for the Tropics. Bottom of the third. That one gets away. It's heard as Darby release it. His finger hit the batter. So he's just checking his pitching hand there. Skin off. So runners on 1 and 2 here for the Tropics as Kumnick makes his way to first base. We'll bring up the dangerous Zane Van Lieshout. One off speed, top of the strike zone. Darby again showing that he thought he had his measure. This one hit hard into left field. It's all the way out of here. A 3-run home run off the bat of Zane Van Lieshout, and like that they jump out ahead again. 8 runs to 6 now. That ball never looked like missing. Over the head of Big Boston Low out there in left field. He had no play on that whatsoever. And Zane Van Lieshout with a 3-run home run down the left field line. Just looking at James Darby now, I don't think he's happy with the way that finger's holding up. Just going over to the dugout now to talk to his coach. Darby makes his way back out to the middle. Just a little bit of discomfort. We have Harrison Doris, third baseman for the Tropics. He steps up. The pop fly for the shortstop. Take the out last time. Speed again from Darby. So whatever's troubling him with the finger, he's still getting the job done. 2 strikes here for Doris. That was good speed. Tip was the cause for a strike. So Doris has to come back and do it all again. Faintest contact and just knocked it back into Sutcliffe, who couldn't handle it. Count remains 2 strikes. Just the one out. Big groan from Darby as he released that one high on the outside. Swing and a miss at a rise ball this time, and that'll send the batter back to the dugout. Doris makes his way back on the end of that K2. And now it'll be 21, the left fielder, Liam McRae. Hit that ball down the first baseline last time around. Hit the dirt. Spears to the left. Ball that would have made Shane Warne proud with the turn that it took, but first baseman took it and yeah, we'll see a swing and a miss this time from McRae. A 1-1 count, 2 out here, bottom of the third, and the Tropics have gone ahead again on the end of that Zane Nick-out home run. It's a swing that he would have had. He would have held his hands as he stepped away. McRae, you could just see the look on his face. He wasn't happy that he took that one. Swing and a miss again. Another K2 for Derby, and that's the end of the innings for the Tropics. They lead 8 runs to 6 as we make our way into the top of the fourth. We are good to go once again. It's Austin Gooden facing off against Dylan Gavin, who stays in the circle for the Tropics. Two at bats. He popped the first one up to second base to take the catch in shallow right field. Next time around, he had that beautiful two-base line drive into deep left. This time he hits it over the head of third baseman, who couldn't get the glove to it. And again, that left field position for a safe hit. Good contact there for Austin Gooden. As we see Adam Rhineflesh making a change. Lineup comes number 90, Oliver Stewart. He'll get his first chance with the stick. Taking the place of first base Lachlan Smith in the lineup. Changes have been made officially, and Stewart set the face off against Gavin. Cool. zone there for Stewart. It was a nice pitch from Gavin. He's found the spot. Time brings it down. Ball call. Trying to run the count for Stewart. Change up. Upstairs. This is the target. Two balls, one strike. Stewart. The runner, Schaefer Austin Gooden on first base for the Dolphins. Pitch to the inside. Ball for Stewart. 3-1 the count now. Base on balls for Oliver Stewart. He makes his way to first base and advances the runner. We'll bring up Riley Sutcliffe. Base on balls and a K2 in his batting columns today. As we see she is called time. He wants to have a quick chat with his pitcher, Gavin. Again, Van Lieshout comes out just to offer his advice as well. On 1 and 2 here for the Dolphins. We see Sutcliffe swing at one down low, gets away from the catcher. Runners advance, 2 and 3 now. Tying run on second, Sutcliffe, the go-ahead run in the batter's box. Fouls this one away into the back net, comes hard. Two strikes here for Riley Sutcliffe. Gavin gets his signal, ready to deliver. Sutcliffe, can he get his way out of this one? Swing and a miss at a beautiful off-speed pitch from Gavin. Gets the K2. Brings to the plate now, Boston Low. Low capable of hitting this one out of the park. So the Tropics will be well aware of Boston's batting prowess, having played with the Tropics. Checks. All called by the umpire. So Low is the go-ahead run. Standing in the batting box for the Dolphins. Off-speed pitch. Second ball. That's the one out so far for the Dolphins. Again, holds his hands at one low on the inside this time. 3 balls is the count. Gavin. Does he put this one in a hittable position, going for that initial strike? Let's see what Boston does here. Here's the batter's count. He just stands like a statue, gives him the strike. goes back out again into the circle. Talk City's pitcher. Bring him on the count here for low. Said certainly capable of putting it out of the park. He's demonstrated that on countless occasions here at Blacktown. This is when he wants to do it for his team. Here's the go-ahead run. Ball here. This one low in the dirt, gets away, runner holds. Now we have loaded bases. And another man that's capable of putting it yard here at Blacktown, James Darby, steps up to the batter's box. Opportunity here for the Dolphins to go back in front. The safe hit will score 2, and that should tie us up. Potential grand slam here for James Darby. He'll want a piece of that action. Base on balls on his first trip to the box, and then that beautiful line drive just half a foot from the top rung of the fence in right field. The 2-base hit that scored runs last time. So what can he do now? Hits this one high. Van Lieshout calls it. It went up over the roof and then came down for Van Lieshout to take the catch in foul territory. Now Clelo steps up. Clean low. Hits the first pitch, line drive into shallow left field, 1 run scored. Safe hit scores a run, 8-7. Tropics lead the Dolphins, but it was the first pitch and Lowe jumped on it and hit it beautifully into shallow left field to score the run. Oliver Stewart was looking to chime in as well, but he gets held up at third, and now the infield for the Tropics come together as another change made by the coach for the Dolphins. Sean Lanigan making his entry into the game. Form number 79 taking the place of Stuart Perry. And Lanigan looking to take his first pitch. Loaded bases here, 2 out. Top of the 4th, and the Tropics leading 8 runs to 7. Dolphins need to score. Strike call for Sean Lanigan. One hit hard into right field, over the head of the fielder, off the fence, one-handed. 2 runs score. Play at the plate on the 3rd run, head first dive in. McLean Lowe scores. So a three-run line drive by Sean Lanigan puts his team ahead 10-8. Top of the 4th. Beautiful piece. Jumped on that one. Over cleanly. For a stand-up double into right field. Dolphins here. James Todd Hunter comes into the game. Back from injury, Todd Hunter. Looking to make an impact here. Finals day of the men's state league competition. Away from the catcher, but he recovers nicely, holds the runner at 2. Runner holds his hands at that one. Set to deliver here. Todd Hunter waits, changes speed on that pitch for Todd Hunter. Keeps his hands still. 3-0 the count here. 3 balls, no strikes for James Todd Hunter. There's the kill of the strike. Checks and the strike called. So full count now. Gavin back into the count. He was down 3-0. Full count now for Todd Hunter. Runner, Sean Lanigan on second. This one hit right field. All the way back to the fence and out of here for Todd Hunter. Welcome back, sir, with a right field home run. Australian captain James Todd Hunter. And that adds 2 runs to the tally. And the Dolphins out the 12-8 lead, top of the 4th, and the coach coming out to speak to the pitcher. The top of the innings here. Now the Dolphins lead by 4. Adam Rhineflesh bringing in some of the big batters that were in their very deep bench lineup. The likes of Lanigan, Boston Lowe, Todd Hunter, Stewart. Playing low, that was the bench. Coach Rhineflesh pulled the right chord and bringing them into the game. His coach just with the charge conference there. And now it'll be Gavin to continue. And Joel McNamara is the batter in the box with 2 out. Again, they have that 4-run lead now. McNamara's contact with the first pitch, fouls it away. Stay with the bat, base on balls, then a K2, and he ground out to the pitcher. Hit back hard at Gavin last night. This time he hits it right into the dirt at his feet, dribbles, foul down. pitch, but the umpire calls the ball. And Dylan thought he had his man there. One ball, two strikes to count for McNamara. This one hit again back to Dylan Gavin. They've got a thing going here, McNamara and Gavin, and that's the third out. That's the end of the at-bat. The Dolphins jumped out there. They trailed leading into that innings, and now they have that 4-run lead, 12 runs to 8. And it is the Tropics who have it all to do now with the bats in hand. Here as we make changes to the lineups. Just making sure the official statisticians have it all in their books, and we are set to get underway. Will be the pitcher for the Tropics who will lead us off here, Dylan Gavin. And James Darby remains in the circle for the Dolphins. The first pitch gets away from the catcher. Beginning here for the Tropics. Gavin got a safe hit last time around. 3 balls, no strikes. Strike call. Gavin thought he was on his way to first base. Umpire had other ideas. Calls him back with a strike. So on the inside this time, and Dylan makes his way down that first base line. Back to the top of the lineup, Ben Bull. That home run over the centre field fence. Last at bat. High pitch away from the catcher. Runner makes his way to second. Hit hard. On the ground, it's a fair ball down the third baseline. That scores a run. Bull making his way into third. Throw not in time. Safe at third. The head first dive into the base. And Van Bull scores a run with a 3-base hit into left field. The throw was right on the money at the speed of Bull, and that head first dive into the base got in there in time. Brings up the DP, Chris Plain. Said one safe hit and a K2 today at his 2 at-bats. Let's see Chris Plain can bring to the plate now. 12-9 his team trail. Nice change up from Darby. Called strike, and Plain not happy with that call. Now 0-2 the count for Chris Plain. Can he get his way out of this one? Swings at one, low on the inside, and Darby gets his man. Plain back to the dugout. Brings up Jack Besgrove. Low on the outside. Had the intentional walk offered last time round, and now Besgrove faces off against Darby. Change up. Fouled away by Besgrove. He got solid contact, but not the direction he was looking for. He just has a couple of words towards Jack, just gets in his head a little bit. Jack showing his intention here. He wants a piece of the action. This one hit hard along the ground, skips out to centre field, run scores off the safe hit by Jack Besgrove. Brings up number 80, second base for the Tropics, Lachlan Hawke. Top fly to shortstop, first journey to the batter's box, and then a K2 for Lachlan. This one low on the inside, and Besgrove stays at first. Tying run is Lachlan Hawke at the batter's box. Plate. 2 balls is the count. That's the one out. Ball strike. Top of the strike zone, the umpire liked it. So Hort faces the 2-2 count. One out here, bottom of the fourth. They trail by 2. Fair hit back to the pitcher. Darby backhands it, throw to one in time for the out. Besgrove makes his way to second. 2 out now for the Tropics. Tying run in the form of Jack Kumnick steps into the batter's box. Jack Besgrove on 2, and now Tennessee calls a timeout. He wants to go out and have a conversation with his pitcher. dish. Makes his way back now, having had that conversation. 2 out, bottom of the 4th. Kumnik. Batter in the box, and his team trail by 2. He helped his team out here with a safe hit. High ball, let go. Darby, grunting and groaning as he delivers these pitches, putting everything he's got into it. Wants to wrap this one up. Swing this time from Kumnik. Below. He wanted a piece of it. Couldn't quite get what he was looking for. 1 ball, 2 strikes now for Kumnik. That one low in the dirt, picked up by Sutcliffe, and Besgrove remains at second. Swing and a miss from Kumnik, and that is the end of the inning. .10, Dolphins lead the Tropics. They weren't able to get out of that one. And they make their way back out onto the diamond. Again, and it is the Dolphins batting. Austin Gooden, the man in the batter's box. Down the third base line, throw over, 1 hopper, safe is the call by the umpire at 1. Ben Leishout thought he picked it up. The umpire just explaining, it's all a matter of timing. So it has to beat the runner. Of course, umpire. Coach comes out from the Tropics just to have the discussion with the umpire. Smiles as they come apart. Very respectful conversation between the coach and the umpire there. And the call stands. Gooden, safe hit, remains at 1. It's a nice pick up and throw, backhand in the dirt from the third baseman. Doris it was, got the throw over. 1 hop, and Ben Leishout did well to hold it. course, the last of the round games, and then we are making our way into the final series. Pick-off throw to one on the inside of the baseline. You have to get the throw around the batter, left-handed batter. Pick-off attempt, showing their intention to protect this 2-run lead they had. That one hit back through the pivots, gets by the catcher Gavin into centre field. Safe hit from Lachlan Smith. Runners on 1 and 2 here. As Riley Sutcliffe steps up to the plate. Base on balls and 2 K2s for Sutcliffe, so he'll want to get out of this little bit of a rut he's in. Grounds that one back to Gavin. Gavin turns, gets the out at 1 this time. The runners advance. So contact there, first pitch by Sutcliffe. 1 out, runners on 2 and 3 as Boston Low steps up. Again, intention demonstrated. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it away. Hit the base on balls last time at bat. Capable of bombing this one, Big Boston. Can he put it over the fence this time? Change of speed from Gavin and Boston Low, gets a piece of it, fouls it away. Big deep breath too, he knew that was an opportunity. He had just waited on it. And now he faces the 0-2 count. Catcher, runner comes home. Yeah, got the foot under the tag just in time. Wasn't the traditional slide, he was a little bit upright. The coach just comes out to challenge the call. We'll have a consultation, so the plate umpire, as we said, a respectful conversation between the coach and the umpire. Been about the positioning that he was in. He was standing behind the base in the direction that the runner was travelling, and the ball will stand. Coach not happy, shakes his head and walks off. No further challenge. So he asked the question and it was answered. So run scores, they now lead by 3. 13 runs to 10, the Dolphins over the Tropics. And it's Boston Low, the man in the batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. 1 out. Runner on 3. Swing and a miss at 1, and that's a K2 for Boston Low. Out number 2, and it's James Darby who strides into the batter's box. Swing from Darby this time. Two balls, no strikes, the count for James Darby. Change up, gets the swing this time from James. There's a nice pitch from Gavin. Missing the 2-0 count. Darby salivated but couldn't keep the bat speed up to the ball. 2-1 now. This one hit hard into right field. All the way back to the fence, and it's out of here for James Darby. Home run over the right field fence. It's Kumnick out there now. He made his way back out to the fence, but couldn't get that one. It was well gone from James Darby. Been his line, the right field line, all afternoon. The first one, sorry, all morning. The first one was just half a foot from that top rung of the fence, and this time was good enough to clear it. For another home run, and the Dolphins out to a 5-run lead, 15-10. The new batter is McLean Lowe. Change up, well outside the strike zone below. Inside this time. 0-2 to count for McLean Lowe. Contact. Two balls, one strike. Hit high. Van Leeshout makes his way back. Takes the catch in foul territory. That ends the innings. So the Dolphins out by 5. Now the Tropics need to get the job done with the bats in hand. Dolphins lead the Tropics 15-10 here as we see Zane Van Leeshout step into the batter's box. A 3-run home run last time. Let's see what he can do here. Darby still in the circle for the Dolphins. Well upstairs for Van Leeshout. 2-0 the count. Just misses. On the inside. He thought he had his first strike. That one right on the money. 3-1 the count. My one go. Van Leeshout makes his way to first base with the base on balls. 53, Harrison Doris. Caught by the shortstop in his first journey to the batter's box and then struck out. Time he opens the account with a called strike. No shot off it. Zane Van Leeshout. First, there's a swing and a miss and a ball on the inside. Little tip was the signal by the umpire. Count remains 0-2. Swings out a high ball this time. No contact, and that's a K2 for James Darby. Liam McRae. His next opportunity. Again, grounded out to first base. His first at bat, and then struck out second time round. So Liam wants to get his name in the scorebook here. Bottom of the fifth. It's 15-10, the Dolphins looking to protect this lead. The Tropics with one out and a runner on first base. Off for a shot. And the ball called. 2-1 now. McRae. Swings wildly at that one, you would have to say. Head was all over the shot. McRae. 2-2 now. Checks this time. Shot off it. Just checked with the first base umpire. Good call. McRae definitely held his hands on that one. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Away from the catcher. McRae makes his way to 1. Van Leeshout to 2. Dylan Gavin steps up. Pick the walk. Last at bat. Let's see what he can do here. Team trails by 5. 1 out. Runners on 1 and 2 here for the Tropics. Ground, fouled away down the third baseline. Stepping away from the box, gets his composure. Dylan Gavin pitched beautifully for the Tropics. The Dolphins bats have been able to get his measure. Some big hits from the Dolphins have scored runs. Now he gets a chance with the stick again. Another one gets away from Sutcliffe. Secondary wasn't sure exactly where it was in the infield. Come to his defence. Now with runners on 2 and 3, gets a chance here. One ball, 2 strikes to count. Just checking, gets the call. This one fouled away by Gavin. third baseman picks it up, fires it over to one in time. Runners hold at 2 and 3. That's a great out. Third baseman for the Dolphins knocked it down. Perry kept it in play and then fired it over to one. Like a tracer bullet, found the mark. Got the out at first base. 2 out here for the Tropics. Tropics currently in first place on the ladder. This is the final round match of the tournament. We make our way into the final series at 11:30. Here's a change-up attempted by Darby. As soon as he let it go, he knew it was off the mark. Tropics in first place, the Dolphins, the third place team. Will be handing the Tropics just their second loss of the tournament here. You see a big bomb hit to deep left field. It'll be into foul territory and over the fence. No play for Boston Murray. He made his way around. Boston was charging in the outfield there. Big Ben Bull. Batter in the box. The first home run of the match over the centre field fence. His team needing to step up here. One gets away from the catcher. The runners hold in play. Full count here for Ben Bull. Bounce that one away to stay in the count. Nice change up, gets a swing and a miss from Bull. And that is time. The Dolphins take this one out, 15 runs to 10, and take down the competition leaders. Great demonstration of batting. Some beautiful safe hits, and of course those home runs that they got when they needed them. The Dolphins take this one out, and that's all she wrote for this game. We look forward to bringing you all the finals action of the Men's State League here from Blacktown International Sports Park. Those games scheduled to kick off at 11:30. See how the timing goes. Stand by on Softball New South Wales YouTube. Wait for all that action. The State League finals from Blacktown.